when we sat down, we also talked about the chin. We talked about the chin multiple times.
Yeah.
And did you see when Michael was here on the podcast or no? You didn't see.
Yeah.
So you saw when the video about chin or no? Did you see?
Yeah, I think I did.
Okay. So you heard what Rudy said about chin, that he was never he thought he was number 2, but he was really number 6. How long is that clip, by the way? Is it a shorter clip?
Is this the one where Michael took a walk with
No, this is no, not this one. I want you to.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, so go from the part what he says. Do you have the beginning part, what they say about the chin?
Yeah.
Did we play that last time or no?
No, we started from
Okay,
here.
so why don't you go and play what Michael and Sammy said about the chin, and then go to what Rudy says about the chin.
Said what he wanted to say. He had the balls, he was Cosa Nostra, he had the brains to say it. This is people in Cosa Nostra. He told another boss. John was the boss, told another boss.
That we were going to do a big raid and we were going to arrest the number 1 or number 2 people in each family. They did that about 2 weeks before. Well, Gigante, who thought he was number 2 in the Genovese family, but he wasn't, because everybody hated him. They told him he was number 2. He was like number 8. Chin is the guy who walked around in the robes and acted like he was crazy. Well, he was crazy. He was borderline personality disorder in the military. He was actually, I think, officially diagnosed as a paranoid schizophrenic.
He was.
Yeah. So, but he played it up. So this information comes out. One of the agents comes in and tells you, you're not going to believe this. Chin checked himself into a hospital. He thinks we're going to arrest him. He can be very disappointed when we don't arrest him.
Did you end up arresting him?
Eventually, but not for that.
I got it.
But not for that. So it displayed to the whole world. They've been lying to him for several years. Tell you, Chin, you're number 2. You're number 2. Yeah, I wanted to. Yeah, forget. Chin's crazy. Don't listen to Chin.
Wow.
Fat Tony knew he was nuts, so he made him think he was number 2. But he never. He said, "How come I don't go to the? How come I don't go to the commission meetings? I'm number 2." They say, you know, Chin, you're too high profile. With that bathrobe and all that stuff. If they see you walking in, they'll know where we're having the meetings.
He is so fucking off base with that whole conversation. It's incredible. First of all, I knew, and I had a dozen serious meetings with Chin. He was extremely smart. Extremely smart. He was number 2 under Fat Tony for one reason. The boss before Fat Tony, who died. I can't think of his fucking name, but it doesn't matter. He brought in Chin. Chin was the gangster part of that. He brought in Chin, and he says, I'm going to make Fat Tony the boss. It's my decision. I want you to promise me you don't kill him. Be his number 2. In time, you'll become number 1. Promise me. Chin promised him. He allowed that to happen. Chin was 5 times more vicious, smarter, in every way had a bigger following than Fat Tony. Fat Tony, I loved him. He was a great guy. So that's the way it felt. So he's wrong. And then I went to commission meetings. I was there just for security when Chin and Fat Tony came. And Paul was there. There's even a tape of that meeting when guys are coming out of the house, not inside or anything like that. But anyway, then he told Fat Tony, it's time for you to step down. And he stepped down. And Chin was number 1. And I was at those commission meetings with John, even after Paul, with Chin. And Benny Eggs was his underboss. So he don't know what the fuck he's talking about at all. And he wasn't stupid. He did this little scam. And he put himself in and out of hospitals so that when they call, when he's indicted, and they call doctors and things and that, he's beat it for years. He doesn't understand. So you can't charge a man who doesn't understand what the charges are, what it is. He's mentally insane. He played that. In my opinion, that's the only thing I didn't like about Chin. He played that too much. One time, Agents came to his house. He ran upstairs. He got naked under the shower with an umbrella with his mother. You do that in front of your mother, it's a little excessive for me. And if you're that bothered by going to prison, then take your billions or millions, whatever he had, and leave the mafia. Fuck the mafia. Walk away with your money. Somewhere along the line, you have to have a little bit more integrity. When my lawyer went on a visit where he was in Texas after he was convicted, my lawyer was representing somebody and in the room, and Chin had already been convicted. He came out. He was talking perfect on his visits and everything else. Of course, they found him guilty. It didn't matter no more. He was talking perfect. So my lawyer says, Sammy, he's not crazy at all. He was talking perfect. I heard him the whole time. I said, I know, it was an act. So I don't even know what he's saying. So he's absolutely wrong. And I can give you story after story, which I'm not going to give you right now, of meetings I have with him that are important. Some of them are on my podcast. He was as sharp as a tack. And I don't know of anybody in the mafia who would have said, fuck him, fuck him. He will kill you in a second flat. No hesitation with him. None. Everybody under him loved him. Chin, yes. Bobby Manna, Benny Eggs, all of them loved him. And he ran a tight ship and a tight family. So he's totally wrong. And so all of you people who love him, when he talks like that, don't know what he's talking about. I would like for me and him to go to a doctor together so I can get my foot out of his ass. Because it would take a few doctors. Rudy, my foot would fit perfect in his ass. It's only an 8.5.
Can you show us what that would look like with Gerard right now, just so we get an actual glimpse of what something like that would actually go down?
Well, it's for the show.
So if you enjoyed this little short segment from the podcast that we did, here's another short segment to watch. Or if you want to see the entire podcast, click over here. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.